Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. I know this is the third video of the day, but I felt like this one needed to be put out there. Carnell Tate speaks. We are awaiting a decision. You know, I was having a conversation with one of the listeners in the comment section about Carnell Tate, and they were saying that I said that Carnell Tate was a Vol lock. Well, I never said that. I do feel like Tennessee is in the lead for Carnell Tate, but Ohio State, according to Austin Price over at VolQuest, Ohio State is pushing all of their chips in. Of course, there's been so much drama that has unfolded this week with the recruitment of Carnell Tate. He went silent. He was not talking to anybody in the media. He was only talking with the coaches, with the coaching staffs at Ohio State, at Tennessee, at Notre Dame. But Steve Wiltfong over at 24/7 Sports actually got a word with Carnell Tate. I was scrolling through Twitter and saw it, had to make the video, so we're going to see what Carnell had to say, and we're going to read between the lines and do what fans do and speculate. But as always, do me a favor, smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders. That's what makes this fun. We are fans just like you. We speculate, we talk about rumors, we bounce ideas back and forth. It is fun. Love to have you guys on board. Make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Quick reminder, we're going to be live tonight. Tonight, right at baseball time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Probably go live a couple minutes before. It's going to be a watch party, so I hope you guys will tune in for that. Just a reminder, no notifications will go out because this is the third video that I posted of the day. All right, enough of that. Let's get into it. Let's see what Carnell Tate had to say to Steve Wiltfong.
Steve Wiltfong with 24/7 Sports and CBS Sports HQ out here at the Overtime OT7 event in Las Vegas. This is five-star receiver Carnell Tate. Carnell's mind is made up. He's ready to announce his college decision. Ohio State, Tennessee, and Notre Dame are his finalists. What separated that one school without telling us who it is?
The player development at each and every school, also the coaching staff, and then also the offense. All of it plays a big role in it.
Carnell.
Very straight-laced right there. Not revealing a whole lot. Player development. I'm sure the Ohio State fans are going to be in the comment section talking about the last 20 years in history in the past. Guess what? The future is now. Things have changed. NIL is legal, and I know you guys don't like it. You don't like it. You can't keep up. You'll pretend you can keep up. You'll throw these little numbers in the comment section, but when your head coach is begging to the national media for $13 million. Meanwhile, Tennessee Spire Sports Group, we're setting our goal at a measly $25 million. You guys can't keep up. You know it, and you can't stand it. Let's hear more from Carnell Tate.
Let's first talk about the Buckeyes. Ohio State's been one of your favorites for your whole process. What do you love about Ohio State?
I love Coach Hartline and what he has done for the receiver position and stuff like that, and the receivers go through Ohio State.
Tennessee.
Very short and sweet and to the point. He likes Coach Hartline, although, again, the drama that played out this week didn't seem too happy with Coach Hartline, but very short, not a whole lot of information there. Now, look, don't get it twisted. I'm having some fun. I'm running my mouth. I'm talking trash to Ohio State fans. It's just the reality of the internet. Ohio State still very much in this as we await the decision from Carnell Tate, but I still feel that Tennessee is out front. Tennessee is leading the way. Now, Steve Wiltfong is going to ask him about the Tennessee Volunteers. Let's watch Carnell Tate. Let's look at his face, his reaction, and see what he has to say about the Vols.
See, you've been on campus several times. What do you love about the Vols and the new direction under Coach Heupel and company?
The Tennessee have a great coaching staff and a great atmosphere over there. Coach Heupel and his area offense will get the job done and stuff like that. Like when I go up there, they tell me about their player development, and like Coach Pope tells me about VAWLS, and then also said how they went from little to big time when the coaching staff came there.
Carnell.
Seems let's just start from the beginning of it. That smile that comes across Carnell Tate's face when asked about the Tennessee Volunteers tells me a lot. That gives me a little bit of confidence, a little bit of excitement. But then he goes on to talk about Coach Pope. He goes on to talk about Coach Heupel. He goes on to talk about player development, VAWLS Jones. You know, and again with Ohio State, I get it. They put guys in the league, they do. And I don't have the numbers in front of me here. I'm spitballing. How many of those guys were unproven? How many of those guys were two-star prospects coming out of high school? How many of those guys were Cedric Tillman? 8 catches in 3 years. Enter Josh Heupel. He goes straight to the top. 1,000 yards receiving, big-time numbers. One of the top receivers coming back for this football season in 2022. Player development at Tennessee over the last 10 years, 15 years, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Josh Heupel has been there for 1 year. This is a completely different coaching staff. It is a completely different college football now with NIL. There are so many factors that go into it. So comparing player development by Jeremy Pruitt or by Butch Jones or by Derek Dooley or anybody else, it's irrelevant when you're talking about Tennessee football in 2022. We're going to look at what Josh Heupel has done and what he will continue to do at the University of Tennessee. But what I get excited about, number one, he had a lot to say about Tennessee. Number two, that smile that came across his face. He seems to light up when talking about the University of Tennessee as we await a decision over the coming weeks. Let's hear more.
Plays his high school football at IMG Academy, but he's a Chicago native, about 90 minutes away from Notre Dame. What do you love about the Irish?
Oh, the Irish, great school. That's like Chicago's team right there. They're only an hour and a half from me, stuff like that. So I can go up there anytime I want. And all my family will be able to make the game. So that's special to me. Then with Coach Reed, he's a great guy. Coach Freeman, he's a great guy, a great leader for that program.
Carnell, your mind's made up. When will you think we will know what you're doing?
Oh, I think my decision should be out there in 2 weeks or less.
So there you have it, 2 weeks or less. We hear from the great Carnell Tate, IMG Academy receiver, 5-star wide receiver. On3 Consensus has him as the number 2 ranked wide receiver in the country, 6'2", 178. I've rattled off the scouting report. I've shown the highlights. You guys have seen it all. But I just wanted to play that clip because Carnell Tate, again, went silent, was not talking to media. So I think it's interesting for us as fans to speculate, is Notre Dame a sleeping giant? Does Notre Dame have any chance in landing Carnell Tate? You know, we've talked about the On3 recruiting prediction machine. They've got Tennessee way out front, 60.3%. Ohio State right behind them with 31.1%. And Notre Dame has almost completely fallen off the radar at 6.3%. Everybody seems to think that this is a Tennessee-Ohio State battle. What do you guys think? Hit that comment section. This may be the last Carnell Tate video that we put out until the commitment is official. So hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Are you confident? What do you think about that smile? What do you think about what he had to say about Tennessee? What do you think about Ohio State fans hating in the comment section, talking about player development at Tennessee when Josh Heupel has done more with less in just a little over a year? Also, if you have not done so yet, smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. I'll drop the link to all of that in the description below. I want to thank you all again. A lot of new members coming into the channel. You can join. You get access to custom Talkin' VAWLS emojis, access to fan call-in shows. Hit that join button down below. As little as 99 cents a month. We would greatly appreciate it. That's going to do it for this one. Hope to see you guys tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time for Talkin' VAWLS Live. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.